Hello everyone. I'm going to be doing a review for a US MRE. This is a genuine MRE that's used in the US military today. It is kosher, halal, and it's vegetarian. And CT sent me 4 of these, 4 mains and 2 accessory packets. I had an unboxing video on that a couple days back. And he actually reviewed one of these on his own channel. I think y'all should go check out CT's channel if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys are already subscribed to him. He reviewed on his channel the cheese tortellini one, and he sent me one of those as well. But since my last MRE review on here was a cheese tortellini review, and I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit, I decided to do the vegetarian stew today instead. So I'm going to heat this up off camera, open this up, and we'll see what's inside of it. I'm going to use the dish set that Iridium sent me. Thank you so much, Iridium, today, because most of this stuff is actually snacks and things, and this is really the only hot item, okay? All right, guys, so before I get the main out, it's still heating up. I'm going to open up this accessory packet and show you guys what's inside of it. Okay, everyone, so I've dumped all of these abundant amount of snacks and beverages out of the accessory packet onto the table. So many, in fact, that half of them fell on the floor and I had to pick them up. And I know by watching CT's video that he already did that there's 2 beverages in this meal, and they're both hot beverages. There's no cold beverages in this. So there's a hot cocoa mix. There's also a Maxwell House coffee, and I think my plan is to mix these 2 together and make, I think what people call a field mocha, right? I'm going to do that. I noticed that there's also 2 different Nature Valley granola bars. Oats and honey, which is my favorite granola bar on the face of the earth, and peanut butter, which is not my favorite granola bar. But we'll try them. These are like half the size of the kind you get in the store. Like you get a pack with 2. This is like a 1 pack. These Pita Chips here that are sea salt flavored that CT on his video said were incredibly stale. Well, I guess we'll have to see for ourselves. I know Pita Chips. I have Pita Chips sitting like 2 feet away from me that I eat. Garlic flavor. So I know if they're stale, I'll know it. And then we have the sunflower kernels, Power brand. Some more peanuts. These are actually roasted and salted, which is going to make them a whole lot better than the plain unsalted kind you usually find in an MRE. Starlight Mints, the pink one. That's probably cinnamon. And a green mint Starlight Mint. These are called Starlight Mints. They're usually found in little containers in restaurants. There's a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, one of those small ones like you used to get in school or something, right? But I usually eat them dry. And you know, that's probably a good thing because they don't include any milk or anything for these, so I'll be eating these dry. We have Power brand pineapple snacks. These are like the dried, sugared pineapple chunks. A little salt and a little pepper. Oh, yeah, hey, and a Domino sugar, a non-dairy creamer, a towelette, some butt wipe, napkins, and or I guess paper towel, Lighthouse brand. Okay, and we have a white McMilitary kind of spoon here, although I do have this multi-tool from Uncle Al that I'm probably going to use instead. A little more sturdy, but I want to let you guys know that it does have a spoon, but it's not the typical military spoon. It is the white plastic one. If I miss something, I will show you guys when I start opening everything. I don't think I did, so I'll be right back when the main is heated up. So I put the cocoa mix and the coffee into the mug, and doesn't it kind of look like the top of a tiramisu before it's mixed together? I think so. Yeah, it smells really nice. It kind of smells like minestrone soup. You know, or minestrone, however you want to pronounce that, the Italian soup. It smells like that. And it also actually has the same pasta as that, too. Usually, that kind of Italian soup has these shell pastas in them, traditionally anyway, I think. And here we go with the shell pasta in this. So, I don't know. I just think it smells like soup. It doesn't smell like stew, but you know what? That's all right. And I put the Cheerios in this bowl. Now, this is only like 23 grams of cereal, and this is what the U.S. government thinks a serving is. And I respectfully disagree. This is not a serving of cereal. I mean, maybe for a small child or a rat or something, a mouse. No, seriously though, I would eat about 4 times that much and call it my serving. Maybe that's why I'm not skinny. Anyhow, I am first going to try this halal, vegetarian, and kosher stew. It does smell good. It just smells like soup. Let me try one of these little pasta shells. I think it's cool that they're shells. I don't think I've ever seen shell-shaped pasta in an MRE yet. You know, it tastes like soup. It tastes like it smells. And it smells good, but it doesn't taste like stew. It is tasty. It has lentils in it, and it also has sunflower kernels, it says on the box, and corn. Yeah. I'll try a little bit more of that. And there's some red pepper that you can clearly see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I do see sunflower seeds scattered throughout this. See, there they are. And of course, they're not crunchy because they've been immersed in the stew sauce or whatever, you know, liquid for the whole time they've been in the Tetra pouch. I would say that this is like a good quality canned soup. It could definitely use some salt, which is strange to me because nothing ever needs salt in my opinion. I put that much. You know, I'm pretty salt sensitive. I don't like a lot of salt, and I think I'm also going to put the pepper, all of it, because you don't get a lot of pepper. And with the salt and pepper, about half the salt, all the pepper, it is a big improvement, guys. That brought out the flavor. Yes, it still tastes like soup, but it tastes like soup with enough seasoning in it now. And next I'm going to try my Honey Nut Cheerios. Whoops. Oh shit, I spilled my Honey Nut Cheerios pretty much on everything. This is what happens when you have a really small area to film in. You get Honey Nut Cheerios stew. Let's try it. Hey guys, I meant to do that. Wow. Wow. You know, it's really funny. It actually doesn't taste that bad. But I think I'm gonna kind of pick these out of here and save the rest of the stew without the cereal, and then we'll try the Cheerios. I mean, it's not as if we all don't know what Honey Nut Cheerios taste like, right? I mean, a lot of us have tried. Okay, I got the cereal out of the stew for the most part, and yeah, I missed a piece. But anyway, I got the stew safely out of the way so we can try the Cheerios now. They're just your typical Honey Nut Cheerios. They're crunchy, they're not stale, and they actually expired today. So I guess, you know, that's not an indicator too much on things like this. Can last a lot longer than the expiry date. I'll put a little bit of sunflower seeds and a few of these peanuts that I'm dropping all over the place because I slid it down the side too far with the knife into this cup, and we're gonna try each one separately. I bet if I threw some of these in the main, it would be really good. I like sunflower seeds. I like the shelled kind, and that's what we have here because, you know, my fake teethness means that I can't just bite the shells off like an ordinary person can. Let's try the peanuts. Okay, and they're not stale at all. Neither one of these things is stale. They taste fresh. They taste like they have quite a bit of shelf life left to them, even though they really technically don't, according to the packaging. They're not accurate, you know. They're like meteorologists, you know. They just kind of guess. All right. And then next we have to try are these Pita Chips that CT was saying were stale, very stale. Okay, so I'm going to try one of these sea salt flavored Pita Chips now. Let me try another one. I swear to God, that tasted like it was fine. So my honest opinion is that these are not stale. Maybe CT got a bag that happened to be stale and mine happened to not be stale. I really don't know. But what I do know is my Pita Chips taste exactly how they should. And I even have a Pita Chip of a different brand, of a different flavor that isn't expired to show you that that is kind of how the texture is. You see, they're just as crunchy as these. That is how they are supposed to taste. But they're very thirst-provoking. They dry out your mouth really bad, really fast. That is how they are. They're actually made to dip in things like hummus and, you know, other kinds of dips and things, more so than they are to eat. There's the Pita Chips in the stew. Mix it up a little bit. And try it like that because I actually think that this is going to taste quite good. Well, I have to be honest, that really doesn't go together as well as I thought it would. the pita chip flavor doesn't go very well with the stew. I think the stew is probably going to be better with some crackers, but we didn't really get any. The sunflower seeds that I put in there go really well, but there was already sunflower seeds in the stew, so of course it did. Duh. Why wouldn't it? I have other things yet to try, such as both of these granola bars here and these little sweetened, dried pieces of pineapple. I even break these into pieces and put them in a bowl and eat them like cereal sometimes. And you know, in the United States, they sell them that way too. They sell like smashed up this exact granola bar to eat as cereal. This is what it looks like, guys. It's a crunchy granola bar, like not chewy at all. They are so good. It's called oats and honey, and it sure tastes that way. Another really cool thing about these granola bars is that they are made right here in Minnesota. They're made by General Mills USA, which is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is right where I live. I mean, I live in St. Paul, but you can throw a rock to Minneapolis. I mean, I could get to this company in like 10 minutes. And then, of course, we're going to try the peanut one, even though I don't particularly like peanut butter or peanut-flavored granola bars. So the peanut butter flavored crunchy granola bar here by Nature Valley is not bad at all, and the peanut flavor in this is not strong at all. It's very understated and really good. And you know, even somebody like me who's not a big peanut butter fan could probably enjoy these, although I still prefer this one. I'm gonna drink a little bit of my coffee / cocoa mix here that I have. I also put the non-dairy creamer in it. Just a touch too much water in it, just a, you know, like a centimeter, maybe too much water. It's still good. I still have to try these, which are the pineapple chunks, which I'm looking forward to because I like sweet things and I like fruit and I like this kind of thing. Oh my gosh. So sweet. And yeah, this candied pineapple here has the exact same texture as a piece of candied sugared ginger, if you've ever had one of those. I didn't pour all these in here. This serving is actually quite large. Sunflower seeds too. I got like the whole bag left. I just didn't want to pour everything out onto the table at once. Yeah. I mean, aside from the fact that the pita chips don't go in here, it's still a very good stew. It tastes like soup, like I said, right? I like it. I'm very glad that I had got a chance to try it, and I'm very glad that CT sent this to me. Thank you so much, CT, because it was very generous of you. And he sent me every single one, so I get a few more to try. I mean, CT has actually sent me a couple different boxes of stuff now. I actually had an FRH, or whatever they call it, heater bag from Canada that I could have used on this, but I just kind of wanted to hurry up and make it really warm, you know? It's got chunks of potatoes. Yes, it tastes like a canned potato. However, it's still a potato. Yeah, it's perfectly good. Everything is good. I love that there's this many snacks in here, guys. I really do. There's a couple candies that I have yet to try. I think what I'm going to do is just try this one here. It's cinnamon, and I like cinnamon, whereas I don't really like peppermint as much as cinnamon. I do like both. But yeah, definite. So I guess my takeaway from this is that I love all these snacks. I think it's cool that they include so many. Pita chips, mine anyway, were not stale in the slightest. And the stew tastes like soup. It doesn't taste like stew. If you like canned minestrone or something, you'll like it. Yes. The pasta is very, very mushy. But the flavor is there. I'll take that out of my mouth for a second so I can say thank you to CT for sending me all of these wonderful things. And thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing. All my subscribers, I really do appreciate you guys more than you know. And please hit the like button if you like this, because I guess a lot of people don't do that, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to finishing up some of these things, and I will talk to you guys very soon. And I just wanted to shout out a channel called Manifestation of Imagination. He's a really cool guy. He's got an interesting channel, and he did a shout out for me, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much, Reed. And yeah, so I wanted to shout you out as well. There's a few other people that I'm going to link in the description that I think that you guys could check out too. They have good channels of their own with really interesting topics. Some of them are reviewers, some of them are preppers. They all have interesting things to say. And I will talk to you all very soon.